Once upon a time in a cozy little cottage, there lived a young girl named Lily. Lily had the most loving and caring mom in the world, Mrs. Rose. Mrs. Rose had long, flowing hair as black as the night sky and a smile that could light up the room. Every day after school, Lily would eagerly run home to her mom, excited to share all the stories and adventures from her day. Mrs. Rose would listen intently, her eyes sparkling with joy as Lily animatedly recounted her tales. One sunny day, Lily woke up feeling unwell. Her head was hot, and her throat was scratchy. Worried, Mrs. Rose quickly brought her a warm bowl of chicken soup and sat by her side, gently wiping away her tears. "Don't worry, my sweet Lily," Mrs. Rose whispered softly. "I will take care of you. Just rest and let the magic of mom's love heal you." As the days passed, Lily's fever persisted, and Mrs. Rose became more concerned. She tirelessly read books about medicine and remedies, determined to find a way to make Lily feel better. One evening, Mrs. Rose stumbled upon an old recipe in a dusty book. It described a special potion that could cure any illness when brewed with love and tenderness. Mrs. Rose's eyes widened with excitement. She knew she had to try it for her beloved daughter. With renewed hope, Mrs. Rose gathered all the ingredients needed for the potion: a pinch of laughter, a handful of hugs, a teaspoon of bedtime stories, and a cup of dreams. Carefully, she combined each element into a small crystal vial, stirring it gently with a golden spoon. When the potion was ready, Mrs. Rose sat by Lily's bedside, gently opening the vial. The sweet aroma of love filled the room, and Mrs. Rose poured a few drops of the magical potion into Lily's mouth. As if by magic, Lily's eyes brightened, and color returned to her cheeks. She smiled up at her mom, feeling the warmth of her love flowing through her. "Thank you, Mom," Lily whispered. "Your love is the best medicine in the world." Mrs. Rose hugged Lily tightly, tears of joy streaming down her face. "My dearest Lily, a mother's love knows no bounds. It has the power to heal and comfort, no matter what." From that day forward, Lily and Mrs. Rose cherished their bond even more. Lily realized that her mom's love was the most magical gift she could ever receive, and Mrs. Rose knew that her love had the power to bring joy and healing to her precious daughter. And so, in that cozy little cottage, the love between Lily and Mrs. Rose blossomed, creating a world filled with warmth, happiness, and endless love, a story of a loving mom that